Hi, I'm Paula Flo, Director of the Hitting Stops Here, a campaign for having corporal punishment banned in U.S. schools and its territories, where children are still being trained with a wooden board. Teachers are producing bruises on children that look like this. Even Spider-Man is getting it. And the children watching it are equally affected. This summer, the Hitting Stops Here and Parents and Teachers Against Violence in Education are launching a new campaign that will go through the summer. It's called Operation Stop and Replace. The purposes of this campaign are threefold. Number one, we want to spread the word, letting Americans know that this kind of barbaric treatment towards our children is still going on. Number two, we want to educate Americans on the harm that this practice causes our children. And number three, we want to ask those who are responsible, caring, able, and willing to participate in bringing this practice to an immediate end. Operation Stop and Replace will begin in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday, June 24th. It will begin with a 21-hour dance marathon that will be spread out over the course of 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we will have an information and dance marathon in front of the Capitol as well as in front of the White House. The marathon will also be used as a fundraiser. We're asking people to pledge a certain amount of money for each hour of dance and to mail that in or send it to PTAV via PayPal. You can find the link to this at thehittingstopshere.com under Help Support Our Work. There we will be holding speeches, giving out literature. You'll be able to purchase t-shirts or win t-shirts. We have lapel buttons, and there will be much for you to take away to help spread the word that this is going on. From Washington, D.C., we will travel to New York, where we will meet with influential people, groups, and organizations to help bring this matter to a close. From New York City, we will travel to North Carolina, where we will hold workshops for having parents and teachers learn some positive discipline methods that, when tried within the first week of school, the entire pace and atmosphere for the classroom is set right there within those lessons. From North Carolina, we will travel back to Tennessee, where we will hold a demonstration outside of Governor Bredesen's office. Please go to thehittingstopshere.com and click on Memphis, Tennessee to find out what's been going on there. From Tennessee, we will travel to Arkansas, then to Mississippi, and down to Louisiana. From Louisiana, we will travel back to Washington, D.C. While down there in the Bible Belt, we will hold what we call a workshop on the 4 E's. The 4 E's are educate, enroll, empower, and encourage. We will educate parents and other people in the community on the harmful effects of corporal punishment. We will enroll them in participating in bringing it to an end. We will empower them by letting them know how the other 29 states had corporal punishment banned in their states, in their schools. And then we will encourage them to continue to make sure that the schools that their children attend are nurturing, healthy, and happy environments. So I'd like to urge you to volunteer to help support our work. Again, if you go to thehittingstopshere.com and click on Help Support Our Work, at the very top there is a form that you can fill out electronically and let us know that you are willing to help. There's a variety of options there for you to click and decide how you want to help, by email blasting, phone calling, letter writing. If you read through it, you'll also find that you can let us know what kind of help you would like to bring to our organizations and get started right away. Please be on the lookout for our pledge forms for the 21-hour information and dance marathon. You can print it out down off a PDF form that we'll have up soon, and you can go around and ask your friends and family, co-workers, associates to pledge money for this cause. After all, these children are our children. You may tune in to updates concerning Operation Stop and Replace at our website, again, thehittingstopshere.com, or you may tune into America Speaks Radio. This is a blog talk radio show that we have on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go to www.blogtalkradio to listen in. Children in paddling districts are ready for a change that doesn't require first aid. Join Operation Stop and Replace by saying the hitting stops here. Thank you.
You know, February is the month that is set aside for celebrating Black History Month. And this is an especially special Black History Month because it's the first time we have a Black American President of the United States. Let's give Obama a big hand. You know, I want you to realize that it hasn't been that long since a lot of social injustices have been going on in the country that we've grown and matured out of. When I was 9, who in here is 9 years old? Any 9-year-olds in here? A couple. Do you know that up until I was 9 years old, Black people had to ride in the back of the bus? Up until I was 9 years old. If I was in a southern state, I had to sit in the back of the bus. And now today, I could stand up here and say, we have a Black American President of the